Hello and welcome to Warcraft Daily for today, the 3rd of September 2013. So in today's news we have some interesting blue talk and then the fact that there is no Dark Below. Perhaps. Actually, I'm going to start the show with Dark Below, so let's get going. Now, the Dark Below has been removed from the EU trademark database. Now, this could be for a number of reasons, from Blizzard cancelling it, or whoever initially filed it cancelling it, to there just being a mistake in the trademark. However, this would lend credence to the fact that the Dark Below is in fact not the next expansion. It's really hard to know. Like, this could... Often companies will do things like this, you know, post a filing or something like that to get hype going, so it's possible Blizzard used this as a part of their kind of hype business strategy, which would entirely make sense. It's also possible that there was a problem with the trademark itself. However, the Dark Below, I don't really think there would be a problem with that, unless there was a mistake made on the part of Blizzard, which again seems extremely unlikely. Or it could just be that they've cancelled it. And who knows? I'm pretty sure the next expansion is going to be, well, you know, air quotes, Rise of the Legion. Now the reason I think that is because there's some very specific literature, I forget where it is, but it pretty much said that we would get, it would be the Legion, then the Naga, and just based on a whole bunch of things that have sort of came up the last while, it does certainly seem like we'll be leaning towards the Legion. Also, like, I think I heard something about Khadgar and, not Khadgar, Trillian and Thingy Windrunner coming up in the story soon, so it certainly does make sense that the Dark Below might not be the next expansion. What would Rise of the Legion be? Well, going to the Demon World, going to Argus, it could be defending off an attack against the Legion, perhaps we manage to beat back Sagaris but don't kill him, something like that. It could be pretty damn cool. So yeah, there's that, Dark Below, who the hell knows? Now next, there's been a bunch of interesting tweets about the Siege of Orgrimmar. Now the first section is about flex raiding, so let's get going. They said the item level balance for flex is so that normal and heroic players don't have to worry about flex whatsoever. Now there is a bit of concern that, say if there's a trinket with better itemization or something like that, that you might want to go into flex, and after all, you know, if you're min-maxing, you probably will want to go into flex, but really it shouldn't matter that much in the scheme of things, and I'm pretty sure it won't. It won't really matter. At the end of the day, if you're heroic geared at the minute, I'm pretty sure that your current gear will be either equivalent to or better than flex. So really, you're fine. So yeah, they also said, Blizzard themselves said, if you do need to go in for trinkets, it's because they messed up the balance with itemization and stuff like that. So, interesting stuff. Flex, it definitely seems to be for its own group of people, and really that group of people only. Perhaps the people who LFR is meant for, they can kind of move up to flex if they can find the time. Find the time and then the organized guild structure, but LFR and flex definitely seem to have their own crowds, and they're both separate crowds that have perhaps a little bit of intermixing, but it still seems like normal and heroic are kind of like for the, I hate to say this, but you know, the raiders. I suppose. It's nice though. They're bringing raid content to more people, and they're trying to bring more meaningful raid content to more people, because the people who flex is made for are the people who perhaps today would be running LFRs and perhaps not enjoying them. They maybe want a bit more challenge, but they can't do normal, therefore flex is there, and that's good for them. So yeah, good stuff. Now let's move on to Raid Finder. They said that LFR is not going anywhere, just that they want to add new features on top of it so that there's more things to do for more people, and the flex isn't an attempt to kill LFR. You know, I kind of wish that flex went in first, then LFR, because I'm pretty sure that if flex had been the first thing that went in, we wouldn't have needed LFR. You know, given that flex is balanced, that you only need an hour or two a week to actually progress in it, I think perhaps would have been a little bit better. Now, the next thing is just some general PvE stuff. They said that all of the normal, the normal mode is open week 1, and this is a cool bit, that both Alliance and Horde will have unique faction-specific moments in the raid, which I very much like. Nice to have some differentiation. And also, the Cataclysm's problem was a lack of alternate endgame content. It was just pure LFD heroics, and Mists of Pandaria has done a very, very, very good job of diversifying that. Even if you don't enjoy all the diversified content, it's still more things to do. Now, yeah, today's show's probably not been the most effort-intensive on my part. It's because I'm playing Rome 2 Total War, and if anyone has a problem with that, then, well, fuck you, because Rome 2 is fantastic. I love it so much. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and conquer Sardinia. See you later.